Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to day 8 of the Wild Thane 30-day yoga challenge. My name's Jonas. We'll get started today. We're going to do a lot of hip openers. So we're going to be on the floor. You can grab a strap or any sort of exercise band. I'm going to use a belt to demonstrate with the belt. So have one of those handy unless you're super flexible. But most of us aren't. So grab a strap, get yourself ready, bring yourself down. We're gonna go into pigeon right away. So just bring that right knee to meet your right hand here on the floor, that left foot over to, or that right foot over to the left. You can bring that left foot back, bring your hips down. Now if you know pigeon's a little crunchy for you, or if your hips aren't that open, always bring that back knee out to the side so that back knee is in line with that hip. Then you can bring your chest over that front shin. But if you're flexible, you can go into pigeon. Just bring yourself down. Try to keep your spine long here, so bring the crown of your head reaching forward. You can stay passive, kind of just ease yourself a little bit more open, or you could go active by kind of wiggling your hips here, get a little sexy with it. If you feel a pinching in that front knee, so that right knee here, then maybe that foot is too far up. Push that foot a little closer toward your groin. It's not about knee flexibility here, it's all about the hip. Just ease into this. Now, to come out of this, you could just fall onto that right hip. You could even windmill your knees over to the other side of the mat, or you could just switch sides. Have that left knee by your left hand, that left foot over to the right. You could ease yourself slowly down. You could bring that knee out to the side for that 90-90 degree position. Or you could just ease yourself down slowly onto your forearms. You could rest your head on your fists or a block here. You could use a block to bring the floor to you. Rest your head on it, rest your forearms on it. And the stretches today, there are a lot of the stretches I like to do at the end of the day. If you're a little sore or tight, this is a good day to do before dinner, after a workout, before bed. It's a really good group of asanas to do right before bed. It brings you down to the floor, calms you down, stretches out, and soothes any tight muscles. All right, let's sit back on that left hip. You can windmill your knees over to the other side. Let's come into a table, and then bring that right foot outside of your right hand for a lizard here. We're not doing a lizard. What we're doing is a lizard reach around. So bring up that left knee, or not left knee, that left foot. And you could use a strap, put it over that left foot, grabbing the strap with your right hand, and gives you a nice quad stretch here. Whoops. Now if you could reach that back foot with your hand, feel free to do so. I could do it, but I'm just demonstrating with a strap. for this first part. Now, if that's even too hard, you could rest a block on top or rest the block underneath that left hand and kind of bring yourself more up, being able to reach back and grab that back foot. This is also a twist. If your spine is flexible, you can look behind you, just gently pulling on that left foot. You don't have to go hard here. This is my favorite quad stretch because it's pretty intense. All right, let's come out of that. I'll demonstrate the quad stretch without a strap. Come into a lizard, bring that left foot outside of your left hand. Bring up that right foot. Bring that left hand up and across. Reach and grab that left foot. Sorry, the right foot. I have dyslexia of the body today. Keep on pushing against the mat with that right shoulder. Don't let it be passive. Make it active. All right, let's come out for that. Let's grab our strap here. This you will need. Can't imagine anyone doing this without a strap. You can elongate that left foot. Put the strap underneath the right. Let's go for a hamstring stretch. Point your toes towards your face. Bring that right leg as straight as possible without straining yourself. You could do some circles in the air to feel little nuances in this stretch. That left hand out over to the left. This is good to do at the end of the day too, because you're bringing your feet off the floor, bringing some weight off your feet, bring some blood back to your core. Let's grab the strap with your left hand, bring that right hand over to the right, bring that right foot over to the left for abductor stretch here. Don't worry about bringing that right foot on the floor. Try to keep that right shoulder on the floor so the twist is just with your spine. For an extra twist, for an extra stretch, you can look at your right hand. You should feel this all on your right hip, all on the side. That right hip, this is good for sciatica, if you have IT band problems. This will be good for you. Now let's bend that right knee, come out of this, untangle yourself. Put the strap underneath your left foot. You can keep your right foot on the floor or straighten that right leg. You can point your toes towards your face. Elongate your leg. You can stay passive here or active, moving the leg around. Seeing what feels good. This is more of an easy day, which is always good. Try to let that left thigh be active also, so that quad is engaged. That will help with the stretch. Now let's grab the strap with your right hand. Bring that left foot over to the right. Bring that left shoulder down. That left foot or the left hand over to the left. Look over at the left. That left leg needs to be bent. In order to do this, just bend it. That's fine. You don't have to have a straight leg here. Now let's bend that left leg. Untangle yourself, move your strap. Now we're going to go into a frog, finish things off there. Since you're going to be on your knees, you can grab a towel or blankets. I like to just roll up my mat. It's a little hard to do on this cork mat, but I roll up as much as I can. Bring your knees out. Now check in the alignment of your knees and your ankles. So that ankle should be in line with your knee, and the knee should be in line with your hip, creating a 90-degree. Have your feet flexed just to protect them. And then slowly bring yourself down. Again, you could use a block to bring the floor to you. Go on your forearms. Now, if you're too far back, it's going to be too intense. If you go too far forward, you won't feel it as much. So try to keep that 90-degree angle here. Again, you can kind of wiggle here if you like. Not necessarily twerking in frog, but if for some reason that works for you, you could twerk in frog. This is a pose that if you do for a couple minutes, you'll definitely feel some release of tension you didn't even realize you were holding on to. And if you feel like you could go deeper, you could always use your hand to push your knee out. This is a pose I like to do before bed, on the bed particularly, because the bed's the squishiest spot on the house. So it's kind of a good place to do it. And we're gonna end it here. So you could stay in this for a while, as long as you want. You could stop when the video ends. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're liking. Let me know what I can change. Until next time, stay wild, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.